Not yet.
Not yet?
Nope.
This happened to me. Is it still live on the other platforms over here, though?
Nope.
It disconnects from all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So this happened, just so you guys know, some time ago. So I went to the doctor, and I don't even know if I want to go into all of this without having all my other platforms here. I thought you were here on Facebook already. Well, you guys, do you have any questions here on TikTok? Because I don't want to dive into this when I'm waiting to get connected on the other platforms. Do you guys have any questions for me? If you do, who's here live, you guys that said this is your first time here, I'm here to let you guys know that I am literally an avid juicer. I absolutely love juicing. Juicing changed my life. And let me just talk about the benefits of juicing just so you all know, okay? So I love to address why this helps and why it works and why did it work for me, okay? In 2016, I was bound to my hospital bed. Literally hospitalized 6 different times at the end of that quarter within that year. And while being hospitalized at the end of the quarter of 2016, 6 different times, admitted, discharge, admitted, discharge, admitted, discharge, admitted, discharge, okay? While being hospitalized at the end of that quarter in 2016, I was misdiagnosed, prescribed medication on top of medication. They performed lots of blood work, couldn't figure out what was going on. The misdiagnosis came in the form of, look, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, autoimmune, gut disorders, from IBS to H. pylori. Look, hold on, diverculosis, orlitis, you know. At one point, they went back and forth, and I want you guys to know something. The bottom line is, after they went in and finally gave me a scope, and while I was under, they also gave me a colonoscopy as well. That's when they said, we see candida. It was white spots all in my esophagus. Jazzy, I do. Health and wellness, you want to go to consultwithmisty.com. I do one-on-one consulting appointments there. And what you're going to find is whatever you choose within that website, I do want you to know that will be applied to whatever plan that you choose. Are we good? We're live?
You're live.
You guys, I'm live now on TikTok
You
here.
got a couple viewers. You got 3 viewers
Facebook.
actually. Facebook.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And YouTube, is it?
YouTube.
Hey, y'all. Let me share this. If I'm on Facebook now. Hold on. I'm going to finish sharing this story. What's up, y'all? Thank you guys so much for coming on and hearting me up. I appreciate that. Jazzy Wells, I cannot wait to meet you. But yes, if you want more of a one-on-one approach, please be sure you contact me. You can go to my site and get on my calendar at consultwithmisty.com. Okay, so just go to consultwithmisty.com. Okay. Let me share this really quick before I continue on with all of you all, especially you newcomers. Look, if you guys are coming in and this is your first time joining my live, rep your city, baby, rep your city. Rep your city, baby, rep your city. Let me know you're coming in from. You guys too, please comment, okay? So I want to share this really quick. Let me just go in here and share this with my juicing group on Facebook, okay? We were once live and then now we were, so I don't see it here. I see that I'm live here. Look, you see that?
Look.
I'm trying to share it to my group. You guys, I'm using a new streaming software, right? If we're trying to reach the masses, hello to you from Detroit. Brandy, I see you say hello from St. Louis.
You're live.
Okay. How come I don't see that? What's happening, Miss D'Angelique? All right. Y'all, give me a second. I'm using the live. There we go. All right. Let me share this with my group now. I am using a new streaming software, you guys. It's the group.
Yeah.
Okay? So thank you all for your patience. Thank you all here. I know I was live and then I was disconnected, but I think we're all connected now. So it's okay. I'm going to do this over and over and over. So let me tell you guys my theory, my rule in life, okay? Let me come over here so you guys can see so that way I know I'm here and here. Because listen, TikTok, I can't put you guys on this streaming platform. They just didn't include you yet. But I can look here and talk to both. This is why I do what I do, you guys, right? I like to fail very fast. Thank you, Quincy. Mm-hmm. Q-Doggy Dog was helping me out with everything, okay? Y'all see my herbs back there on that counter though? Look, cause I took them herbs right there. I sure did. I took the herbs. My first round. So just take a look at my story. All right, Alabama here. What's up? BML. What's up? Top of the morning to you. I have another New York in the building. Okay. All right. So let me stay focused. I like to feel fast. But I thank you guys for your patience. I'm now live on all the other platforms. Okay. I just had to get that situated because if my goal is to reach millions, I got to work this out. Okay. Because my capacity, I want to make sure that I'm doing what I have to do to get everybody in on this good conversation I want to share with you guys. So tickety tock, I can come back and tell you all what happened in my appointment during my appointment this morning, but let me just catch up everybody and let me start over, okay? Hey y'all, I'm Miss D'Angelique. Let me share this first. And even though, give me a second, I'm a certified juice therapist, holistic practitioner, focused on neurotoxicity with cleansing the cell. I want you to know I'm never here to treat, cure, or diagnose any pre-existing conditions. I'm just here to authentically awaken you and to authentically awaken you to the truth that's within you. I'm just here to wake you up. So if you're new to my community, lots of people have this and yield great results. But we cleanse 4 times a year, every 3 months, 3, 6, 9, 12. And I'm on 4.0 because I've integrated this into my lifestyle, right? So where do I start? So for you all that tickety-tock, y'all my regulars, just bear with me because I have lots of other people that are new on other platforms as well. And I just want you all to understand the passion in which I live by when it comes to promoting juices, okay? But before I do so, wait, let me share this with you. Hold on. Because right now, I want you to see the goodness in what I'm drinking, okay? How about that? Let me show you the goodness in what I'm drinking first. Because I didn't finish. I did put in my flavorless collagen. I'll show you that too. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, I did put this in my drink. This is my flavorless collagen, okay? I put this in pretty much everything. It doesn't alter the taste. Hey, the one and only. You guys, I wish I can see your comments over here. But we're working on that on this new platform too. Trust me, I got you, okay? All right, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome to the Miss D'Angelique Show, baby. Welcome to the Miss D'Angelique Show. Okay, so I just want you to see this goodness. Ooh. I have lots of goodies to share with you. So, as I shared my disclaimer, I'm not here, and you will never see me pop on here to treat, cure, or diagnose any pre-existing conditions. I'm just here to authentically awaken you and to authentically awaken you to the truth that's in you. But I'm passionate about my story because my story was, look, I'm now at a place in my life, it hasn't always been this way. I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I literally felt like my last days were upon me. I was sick and bound to my hospital bed 6 different times at the end of 2016. Doctors considered me a mystery case. I was prescribed medication on top of medication, misdiagnosed, felt awful, and I need you to hear me, please. It wasn't until they ran every test, couldn't find everything, while they were running tests based upon my symptoms, that's when I was misdiagnosed from hypothyroidism, hyper, gut issues, H. pylori, IBS, a whole bunch of autoimmune because I was sore, so we went from lupus to fibromyalgia. Primo's in the building. You know, he always make his scene when I'm here with y'all, okay? And it was during that time, the last time, my mom, my beautiful mother, and Quincy was like, we ain't going nowhere till we get answers. By this time, I was hospitalized like 4 or 5 different times. When they finally put me under to do a scope, and then they gave me my first colonoscopy that I've ever had, that's when they found white candida, white spots. They suspected it was candida, but obviously they had to send it to the lab to confirm. And it was white spots all on my esophagus. So they put me on, y'all already know, antibiotics. Oh, it didn't get better. It actually got worse. They put me on antibiotics. The antibiotics destroyed my gut biome. It was bad. Whew. Now, hear me out, you guys. Some of the things that's given to us is needed on an emergency case basis. But what I'm talking about, I want to dispel that. We're constantly doing things for the sake of living. We're constantly taking medication to hide symptoms. We're constantly taking medications to mask things that's going on. That's what I'm talking about. There are some things that are needed 1,000% when we are facing medical and or physical challenges, right? This is why I encourage all of my viewers, my family at large, to make sure that you have an integrative doctor. And that way, integrative medicine is beautiful because there's a time where you need it. I'm gonna get into my results of my shoulder from my appointment this morning. And there's a time you need to do stuff. And there's a time where the stuff I'm speaking about, I'm telling you, you just have to put the work in to help mitigate a lot of things that's happening in your life. And putting the work in is what I'll live before you throughout my social channels. Hey, you guys, if you don't know yet, you probably recognize this. I use my social for business, right? So I like to say this right off riff because I see some people that's joining live. I've never seen your username before. You may be new to my live. You may be new to Misty Angelique. I'm straight up about business. Because if I wasn't about business, taking care of my body, going on 9 years ago next year, hold on, I probably would not have been here. You know why? In the same manner they went into my esophagus and they saw white spots going on in my throat. They also gave me a colonoscopy and found a polyp that was cancerous, precancerous. So this is why now they want to see me every time, when they find something in your colon, they want to see you 3 to 5. If you're good, they stretch it out to 8 to 10. Well, when I first had this procedure, it was in 2017. So 5 years from there was what? 2021. Well, we're going to now 2025. I'm in between my 3 to 5 year mark. I left getting another physical a couple weeks ago. Blood work, everything's good. Now they're taking me, you got to go through the formality of the mammogram, go through getting another colonoscopy, right? I'm doing my due diligence because my shoulder is sore. They sent me to see an orthopedic. Now, the message that I want to share with you all, now that I gave a backdrop of what brought me to this point, why do you hear the passion, why I'm not going anywhere? It's a different world for me. I'm in a whole different space in time without my mother that gracefully passed away 8 weeks ago. And I want y'all to hear me out. My mother was my business partner. She was my confidant. She was my friend. She was my everything. You hear me? It was in the last months of her life is when they really put her in the category of diabetes. And this is why I have a diabetes challenge, because when I was caring for my mama, I was also controlling her blood sugar. I was totally against all the units and what they said she can have. You want a piece of cake? Go give yourself an extra 10 units. You want to celebrate? Go ahead. Based upon what you eat is what you're going to give yourself. Not when you with me, mama. Mama, no. You're not taking 3 things of insulin, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then taking the long term at night. So we have to go down a path to understand why the body is where it is. Right? My mother suffered from heartburn for years. I'm talking, I was a little girl at the dinner table, years. When the body's off and is showing symptoms, I always say it's either whining. After whining, just like a baby, it starts crying. After crying, it starts screaming. So do me a favor, those that are live. I want some interaction. Do me a favor. Is your body whining? Is it crying? Or is it screaming? I'll wait. Hello. What's up, Sandra? Let me know. Is it whining? Is it crying? Hey, Tear Bear. Or is it screaming? You know why this is important? I see her crying. Okay, that's what's up. So what do we naturally do, women? Whining, turning into crying. That's real. I love that. Thank you. Okay? Whining, all of the above. Whining. Mine is whining, screaming, screaming. I thank you all for being real with yourself. Because hold on. If we don't drop that pen, baby, drop that pen. Drop that. We don't drop the pen. We're not going to identify where we're looking to go because we're not being honest with where we are. Because go in your GPS right now and drop where you say you are. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop that you in New Mexico when you right here in Detroit, and then put in your final destination. Tell me what route it's going to give you to get to where you want to go. I can assure you, you putting yourself through misery, heartache, extra time on the GPS for no reason. See, that's what's up. Hollering at me. Ooh, you said RA. Ooh, whining, crying, hollering. My grandmother took. Yes, screaming, hurting, crying. I'm in South Africa. How can I get a hold of your books? Yes. I see you, Missy. I see you. You can get a hold of my digital copies online. You guys, listen, let me just plug you really quick. You can join my juicing community. It's real simple. You can go to juicewithmisty.com. You can go and it redirects you right there to my site. And then you can create a profile, put your beautiful picture up, give us a bio, answer the 4 questions, and then I'll message you personally once you're in my community. That simple. Everything else you need and what we're talking about, it doesn't matter. The books, the digital books, the herbal supplements, the juicer, my hair, skin, and nail gummies, which is my hot seller, my other herbal supplements, my hair care, everything is all things within my community. I got you. You're welcome. You definitely want to start with the books if you're coming to juice with me. Do you want to know why? As I share with everybody, I just dropped this message when you come in my community inside my Audible podcast channel. You know what the message was? It was the power of mentorship. Now, some call it mentorship, some call it advisors, some call it a coach, some call it many things, right? Leader, whatever you want to call it. I just dropped a powerful message. You have to identify where you are right now based upon your expected outcome. Hold on. I'm not talking about broad. Don't be too broad on me because you will never get to where you want to be. Focus on the one thing that really is the pillar that feeds everything else. Right? So if you're really in despair, like some of you guys said right here on TikTok in your body, and your body's screaming, you need a health coach, a health advisor. You need a health mentor. If you're struggling financially, you want to make sure you get with somebody who knows a thing or two to help you. If you're struggling mentally and you need help with brain work and mindset, you see, this is why in my community, you guys, it's a holistic approach. And you may see me juicing and you may see a lot of my posts talking about this, but I promise you, I'll put the work in. I put lots of work in. You guys, next year will be 9 years of holistic living. And I'm on my way after all these other third-party doctors. I'm receiving my 6th year of a complete clean bill of health, not on one medication. Not one. So hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. You see why this is important to me? So back to my mother and everybody that said what's going on, I want y'all to hear me. I'm coming with a different tenacity. My life is different. But guess what? In this season, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to whine about it. I have a big hole in my heart. But guess what my mama said? Her last words to me. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the tone. I'll never forget the words came out of her mouth and the look on her face. She was my business partner. You know what she said? Misty, the business goes on. She said, surprise me. And then with that beautiful smirk, surprise me. And then she said, it is finished. She said, help the people. So mama wanted to go home and she made it clear. We thought she wanted to leave the hospital. She said, no, I'm ready to go home to be with Jesus. I'm ready to go. And we said, all right, Ma, we're good. We release you. You did great work, Mom. So I stand before you all, letting you know this. As I said at her memorial, I'm not who I am because she was. I am who I am because who she is in me. And I stood over my mother, stood at her bedside. And she took her last breath. When her body was burning on the inside, she had a mass. She had a hiatal hernia. She had heartburn for years. I'll never forget the top of the year, they asked her, because when she first went to the hospital last year this time, she didn't even make it a year throughout all of this. When she first went to the hospital, they didn't categorize it right away. They suspected what it was, but they said, no, what we see is not what we're looking at. It looks different. So we went through lots of testing, lots of a whole bunch of things. She had an option to do radiation or chemo. They suspected. Then when they asked her, did you ever go get a scope or get that repaired for the hernia? She didn't. And this is why I said when our body is talking, see, you do something. You don't wait for it to cry or you scream. If your body's talking and you have symptoms right now, you do something. You don't wait. Do something for some people mean you want an actual diagnosis. Because after all, for me, I wanted a diagnosis in 2016 because I needed to know what was wrong. And for some reason, when we get the diagnosis, it gives us that, okay, at least now I know. As if that's the end all be all. I'm here to let you know, thank you all for the love on TikTok. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, okay? And I thank you for your condolences. But what's most important to me is to really be about what my mother told me to do. Because perhaps the words that I'm speaking right now could be a life-changing experience for you. Perhaps. So hear me out, y'all. It's a whole different vein I'm in right now. A whole different walk of life. Especially when you don't have your mother anymore. I'm speaking basics. I know you have her, she's with you. I know all of that stuff. I'm talking tangible now. I can't touch her. I can't pick up the phone naturally. I want to pick up and call. I can't do that. I still talk to her. I do. So, what happens when you just don't look into things? My mother went to her physicals every single year. Every year without fail. She would call me and the rest of my siblings. I come from a big family. And she would say, hey, yeah, I just got from the doctor. Now I got to go for my mammogram. It's good. My blood work came back fine. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. I'm just, take care of the body. When Misty wasn't feeling well, that's why my mama, was by my bedside. Right here in my first book. I give you guys all the deets. This is my beautiful mama, y'all. Isn't she lovely? Okay? That's my beautiful mama. That was me in the hospital bed. She was with me every step of the way. Take care of your body. When I got out, tried to go back to work, Mister, you're doing too much. Listen to your body. Mister, your body, listen. You'll be replaced on all the things you're doing. Your clients will find somebody else to do their things. Take care of yourself. See, I sound like her. She's right here with me. And the same way she said, help the people, I'm here to help you. But one thing my mom, with going to her physicals every single year, one thing she didn't do. When they asked her last year this time, did you ever go in, to go see your primary doctor is just that, you guys. They do your CBC count. They do all the regulars. They check blood pressure. All that's cool. Anything else that's dealing with digestive health and then anything else, neurology, neuropathy, all these things, they send you to other people that specialize in those areas. So they asked me, Mom, did you ever get a scope? Did you ever think about getting your hernia repaired? No. If she did, she would have went and found out years ago that hiatal hernia was turning into a mass that compromised her pancreas. that separates. You know what happens when your cell separates and divides? That's when you get the big C word, and everyone's now scared of the C word. And on top of that, the foods we're eating does nothing but feed. It literally feeds cancer. Hello? Hello? But when the body is in an alkaline state, as you see here on page 66 of my book, you guys, my books are resources to help you, okay? Sorry, I got to recharge my iPad. Oh, I hope I don't lose you, TikTok, because it said battery low. Right here, if we're eating these things, we're in the lake of fire. Lake of fire. We need to cool down and go over here. Because if you're eating all these things, you don't have to wait until the next dimension of what we talk about and preach about and all the other stuff, life after death, the lake of fire. Many people are living in the lake of fire right now. Right now. But when you cool down, then this is where you go over here. And this is where I'm trying to take everybody with me. So in my mother's honor, in her memory, this is why my heart, the hole is there. But she's not going through any of that no more. Guess what? I believe, I'm going to share more about her story, y'all. So much I'm going to share along this journey. Because guess what Mama said? Mama said, document this process and help the people. So that's why I'm here and I show up. I took a couple of weeks off after her passing. I had to deal with this. It felt unreal. I was numb. And even when I came back, I was still walking as if I was in a daze, like a lost little girl. It wasn't until 2 weeks ago I finally said, hey, my coaches and everybody said, what your mama say? Okay, we got work to do. That I started reshifting, realigning, refocusing, cleaning house within my company, my business, just doing things. Y'all, it took me out. So, with that being said, here's what I want all of you all to know. It's not just my story anymore. I'm Misty Angelique, not here to treat, cure, or diagnose anything. But I lost my mother. And I'm here to let you all know that there is a way out for you. Now, thank goodness, my mother, she said it at her last outreach she had. Listen, Mama didn't play when it came to ministry, outreach, helping people, helping the impoverished communities. That's all I was up under my whole life with my mother. Now, you wonder why she was my business partner? She was the one that put me in business. She was my first investor. She was my salon manager, my front desk. She was everything. She fronted the money for me to get started. Everything I started in business was because of her. And she still went out like a boss, having my laptop open, telling me to order inventory, get on this now, do that. I'm like, Mama, I want to be here with you. I don't want to talk about business right now. See? So now I'm not here talking about the mechanics of juicing right now, and especially to you TikTokers. I know y'all on the clock. Tickety-tock is always on the clock. I love it. But I'm here to help with the authentic brain. That's a part of my 7-pillar model. The model is all things the AB way, because we all seek authentic balance. That's why we juice for authentic balance. We juice for authentic balance, starting with the body. Y'all with me? Because without the body, we don't exist naturally. So we running around, we working, we taking care of the children, the house, the husband, the this, the that, the wife, the job, the boss, And I'm here to tell you my motto exists out of a personal experience. Because if one of these 7 pillars are off, you're off. So we juice for authentic balance to take care of the authentic body. After you take care of that authentic body, you start cultivating that authentic brain. As we think, so are we. I'm sharper. I'm wiser. I operate in wisdom and knowledge and understanding like I never have before in my whole life, because I've been eating and drinking food that's information instead of feeding the inflammation that's been in my body. And once you start cultivating that authentic brain, you start authentically becoming, where you exude authentic behavior. It puts you in a position to understand the art of authentic bonding with yourself. That way you can bond with others, your kind. And then, my beautiful family, men and women alike, that's when you truly experience the authentic beauty, that inner disposition that's on the inside of us. And now, are we ready to run a race to produce these authentic businesses God put on the inside of each and every one of us? That business idea you know you want to do, you wake up at night, you right here, right now, upset because you at your job when you want to work and do something else. Your e-commerce business, that passion, that poetry, that rapping, that everything that you know. Y'all, do you understand we are powerful people? Not living to our capacity, our potential, because we're stuck and bound to the body. So if one of those 7 pillars are off, 10 out of 10, you're off. So the same way I break down simple mathematical equations and you start one medication, hold on, because now I'm telling you this, now I gave you a backdrop of what happened with my mom. I tell you this because they started with one medication a year ago. One medication turned to another, turned to insulin, turned into boosting up the insulin, turned into something else with heartburn, digestive enzymes, because after all, if the pancreas is compromised, it can't release the enzymes to break down the food either, so they put her on that. Oh my gosh, hold on, do I need to say more? I took a picture when we cleaned out her room, not only here, but at her home, and I have the proof to show you. Hey, cutie.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Where'd you get that sweater from?
Nino. It's dirty though.
I need that. I've been saying I need one of his sweaters. Where was I at? I took pictures here because my mother stayed with me and my sister. We were going back and forth of all the medication we threw out here and at her home. So if you're on medication, it doesn't get better. Hold on, one more thing, which is the same thing. It doesn't get better. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to say it one more time because Corky on Tickety Talk just joined. It doesn't get better. So I want you to burn your degree in symptomology and come juice with me. Hey y'all, juicewithmisty.com is where you want to go to my members area. I'm laying some things on you because I really want this message to really penetrate into the core within you today. Okay? More on my mother's story later, what happened, what we did, what I believe we should have did. I don't live on shoulda, coulda, woulda, because I just want to let you know, the doctor said, if you don't do this, you'll have less than a year. She had less than a year anyway. One thing I want any of you all to know that's in a diabetic state right now, one thing I want you to know. It is unwise for you to keep taking insulin just because you want to eat what you want to eat. Totally unwise. And really, a lack of discipline. The purpose of insulin is to control your sugars, right? So the first thing you should do is see what you're eating that's causing your sugar to spike. Be disciplined. Be diligent. Know thyself. Keep doing what you know to do, when you know to do it. I don't care what you think you want to eat. You've given yourselves options day after day, month after month, year after year. You can't give yourself options. When I started this journey, I have a picture celebrating my mother's birthday, and I'll never forget this. This was, because I got sick 2016. Yeah, let me show you this. And it's all the way up, and I kept this one on my phone. And I'm just going to go all the way up, and you're going to see this. We went to a restaurant, Because after all, everything we do to celebrate, y'all, it always got to be around food, right? That's why I can't stand always going to restaurants. I can't stand it. Because every time I'm there, 9 times out of 10, when I'm invited, it's always places where I don't eat anyway. You want to go to eat with me? Then let me take you to my spots where they serve goodness. All the things I love. Juices, fresh pressed juices, fresh salads, fresh wraps. Let me take fruit bowls, acai bowls. Let me take you to a restaurant. All I'm saying. This was my beautiful mother, December 1st, 2016. I'll leave this here to timestamp it. You see that? I'll leave this on my, right here. You see that? December 1st, 2016. That right there, look, I was completely little. I couldn't eat. See, you think you hungry until you sick. My mother was genuinely concerned for me. But hold on, what I do when I go to a restaurant, you see the water right there. And you always see me with one of these. I don't look at the menu. I ask them what vegetables you have for the day. Hold on, you guys. I got to get my charger for this iPad, or I'm going to lose my TikTok family. What vegetables you have on the menu for the day? What's your soup of the day? Okay. And then I'm like, cool. I don't even look at the menu. I don't need any options. Tell me what you cooking with back there. What's the chef's specialty? Is he or she, are they good with stir fries? I would like a stir fry. I want all vegetables. What vegetables you got? That's why I don't like going to Coney Islands, fast foods. They have nothing that serves me. Nothing. The only thing there are things that feed inflammation in the body. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Skincare routine is juicy number 1. Everything that I look to edify my physical experience, I make sure I put it in first. So I juice regularly. Okay, there was a time I could not leave the house without makeup. I had bumps, acne everywhere. My body was inflamed. Skin is the number 1 thing that you can see. It's the biggest organ, right? When something's going wrong on the inside. Skin. So acne, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, dandruff, all of those things. If you look at eczema, it looks like yeast. It really spreads like yeast. True? True? I had a candida overgrowth. Candida is nothing but mucus, acids, parasites in the body, and it shows that your body is in an acidosis state. The first time the doctor came into the room and mentioned that word, and I've been telling my family that's what was going on with my mama, months, is when 2 days before her passing, I challenged my family. I said, hold on, throughout this whole journey, when have y'all heard the word acidosis? My sister said, never. My brothers were like, I said, they never said it, but I've been telling y'all all along. Acidosis. When your body is acid, it's going to burn. It's going to burn on the inside. And then it shows up with all these symptoms because the organs are offline. See, I'm keeping it real broad and generic so y'all can see I'm not here to treat, cure, diagnose any pre-existing conditions. I'm just here to authentically awaken you. Those that are here on TikTok, listen, I want you to hear me out. You can name whatever it is you're looking for, hypo, hyper, it doesn't matter, right? My whole system, the whole purpose of this is to get you out your current lifestyle, right? And then when you want to focus on that particular thing or what's going on, then that's when you want to come and join the different challenges. You want to do the diabetes challenge, cholesterol challenge, hair, skin, or nail challenge. This is where I say come. Because then we focus on the nutrients. I give you juicing recipes that are targeted for that specific ailment. But hear me out. I didn't have diabetes, but I joined the challenge with everybody. I put on a continuous glucose monitor right here behind my left arm because I want to know where my sugar is when I wake up. Where is it at before I juice? Where is it at after? Right before I eat lunch? Where is it at? See, it's different with cholesterol. For those of you all that's in my cholesterol challenge right now, it's a little different because you got to go and make an appointment back to your doctor to say, hey, I need to check up. But I want you to be like the hundreds and thousands of others in my community to say, my A1C was this and now it's that. I used to weigh this and now I weigh that. My blood sugar was this and now I wake up to that. You know you know where I'm going, y'all. Tara Bear story. Gail, everybody in the community who posting their testimonials. Listen, I'm talking to everybody. I want everybody to have their own story. Just like you hear me talking about mine. So, Tara Bear came, 12 medications. 12. She reduced the reliance of 9 of them. She's only on 3. She lost 58 pounds in less than 6 months of being with me. And she's continuing to evolve. She knows where her blood sugar's at when it comes. She used to wake up with blood sugar on 190 over 200. Now she wakes up and she's showing off now. She's posting in the community where her blood sugar is in the morning. Queen, Egyptian, I have fish for the first time in a year. Quincy, when the last time I had fish?
I couldn't even tell you.
I just had fish. Because again, let me talk about this whole vegan talk. Of course, I love eating pure plant-based. Love it. I don't like to claim that I'm vegan because I believe veganism is a movement too. And the moment you guys hear vegan, hold on, y'all see it online, you're looking for alternatives. Or you on TikTok watching all these vegan recipes that's still being fried mushrooms, baked, all this artificial cheese and vegan cheese. That's not what you need when you are looking to cleanse the body. It's an option for you, and it should fit in the 10 to 20% percentile for you to live. So this is why I don't promote veganism, because you all are going to go to the store and go in the freezer section and go and buy all these frozen burgers. Oh, it's impossible, all right. It's impossible for it to be real because it's loaded with stuff. Look at the back. Look at the back. I think that deserves a juice break. I want to get your book. I always struggle with finding your link. Trap Patterson on TikTok. Can I be real with you? You can get a glucose monitor, you guys. I share links in my community. You can get them on Amazon. If you don't have insurance, sometimes it could be, it's a great investment. I didn't say it's costly. I said it can be a great investment. However, there are third-party sources now where they have continuous glucose monitor for a membership. I have tons of names for you, but hold on, because I want to get to Trap TikTok. You said, yes, ma'am, I appreciate you. Let me use you for an example. Is that okay? So obviously you've been here for some time, right? If you're saying you're still trying to get the books, you have a hard time. Here's what I want to let you know, and everybody else, right? I want to let everybody know this. I promise you, the whole goal in me giving instructions, spending extra time here, showing people the way, is because I use this as a case study for you all to see. Don't take this personal. You said cool, yes ma'am, yes. Don't take it personal. I use this as a study to show how we don't follow simple instructions. Simple. Here's what I know. In my profile, there's a link for you to join my community, or the website is juicewithmisty.com. Here's what I know. If you want the digital copy of the juicing book, go to abjuicingbook.com. It will also go and redirect you to upgrade my checklist of video, as well as if you want all 4, you can do that. Here's what I know. Someone on my live earlier got upset and said, you ignore my question, okay, bye. That I put in my bio a Ask Questions tab because I can't get to everyone's questions when I'm talking live and I have thousands of viewers by the time I end my live. I can't get to every last one of them. But I check the Ask Questions tab because it gets delivered to me, right? Through my digital marketing services. Listen, y'all, I'm a businesswoman. And I see everything that comes in. So I'm just here trying to help you all. I promise you, I help you. But could it be, and I'm using you for an example, I hope right here on Tickety Talk, I'm glad you didn't take it personal. I want you to know I give exact instructions And I do that because I choose who I want to work with. I decline people requesting to come in my community because I just mentioned it's 4 questions to answer when you get there. So if you can't follow that question, oh, trust me, you won't follow or I should say those directions, you won't be able to follow this. You won't. Because all you're doing is putting in what brought you to this community. That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, oh, what are you looking to do? Are you here for physical health, emotional, mentally? Are you here for spiritual and or financial stability? Why? Because the AB way, we touch on it all. I like to know those things to make sure we can get you the right stuff. And then I ask you for your email and your phone number. Why? Because I text reminders. When I'm live, when I'm in the community, when I'm showing up, my challenges, I just text everybody who people signed up for my diabetes challenge. If you're in my community and you receive a text, it's because I want you to know to partake of what's really good and here to serve you. But some of you are looking at it in the way of, I don't want to give my private information. I don't want to, hold on. This is why you get with, because my coaches, honest to goodness, ding me up, baby. You better ding, because every time I get an alert, wait, what I miss? Hold on, email, okay, yep, reminder, call at 5 o'clock. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's why I win. That's why I win, no matter what. So get with the person, whoever that person is, and go all in. Because that's when you win. Hold on. Did you receive that? Does she have a book? I do. Incognito. Trap Patterson on TikTok. Are you still with me? Do you receive that? So I promise you I gave you the answer. And guess what's even better? When you're in the community, every time I'm live, I say, when you get in, once you're approved, check the chat icon in the upper right, whether you're logging on from your phone or you're logging on from a desktop, because there's where you're going to find, up there, you're going to see a chat button, and you're going to see a message from me, not my admin, Misty Angelique. I promise you. So there, you can chat and message me all day. Misty, where that book at? Girl, I'm so glad. I promise you, I can't make it up. AB family, Tibber, somebody, am I lying? Here's why I'm here. I'm here to show you the real. I'm here to talk about the real. I'm here to connect with the real you. Not the one that's been covering up. Not the one that's easily offended, straight facts. Not the one that always makes excuses. Not the one that just, you all right with where you are. Nah. I want to be with the one that really have that bold, right? What I'm talking about. I'm bold in my stance right now. I can't make this up. I'm not going back. I'm not retracting. That's the only way I change. Guess what? Shh. That's high achievers right there. That's how you win. I promise you. I promise you. I want to not just win you over by good words and do what it is I have to do and appear to be a part. No, I want to show you exactly what you get before we connect, because you may not be for me and I may not be for you. But don't you want to make an educated decision before you step in the paint? That's why. That's why I do this. That's why I'm really straight to the bullseye, because I want to see you win. I don't want to keep giving you pacifiers. You've had pacifiers already. And that's why you get pacifier results. Now, the last portion of this call, just so you all know, I got to fill you in on what happened. As of right now, and those in my Juicing for Cholesterol Challenge, I will come back and juice this again for you all live. Y'all, I'm taking over. You hear me? You better unfollow You want to block me. You want to unfriend me if you don't want to hear none of this good stuff no more. Did you just hear what I said? If you don't want to hear none of this good stuff no more. None of the good stuff. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm letting you know what's good. It's so easy, but we've overcomplicated this process. So go ahead, unfollow right now, right? I actually have AI tools. Let me tell you what my tools do. These tools, when people don't interact or engage and they lie dormant on my page, it removes them. It removes them from our group. It removes them from my page. We're no longer connected or we're not friends. You know why I do this? It's because I use social media for business. Y'all get that? Business. And hold on. If I don't drink liquor and I don't smoke, there's no point of me going in that store because I don't drink and I don't smoke. I'm not their customer. Nope. I can't do a survey. You can't ask me any questions. I'm not your target audience. I'm not your customer. I only want to be with people who really want change within their lives. Call that and deem that wherever necessary. Some of you all use social media. Here's the thing, because hold on, you do it for likes. You want to get the message out what you're trying, but you connected to the wrong people. And that's why you're not growing, meaning in size and family, the right audience. That's why we're stuck when it comes to doing what we know to do. Listen, if you don't want to invest in your body, Misty isn't for you, because all my products come with an investment. I'm here giving you the deets when I'm live and I show you stuff and I show you how to do it. I had someone I screenshot yesterday or today, was it yesterday? And someone said they've been watching me, they've been juicing, their life changed because of me. I screenshot the comment. Didn't know this person, not in my community, but they come up and show, hold on, you can DIY it and do everything. It takes a strong person with discipline, consistency, tenacity to say, I'm going to do this no matter what. And if that's you, you can continue to watch. But it's impossible for you to watch and not engage and stay connected because 1 minute you see me, next minute you won't. Why? Because you hurt my algorithm. I got to play by the rules on social media. In order for me to have a voice here, I got to play by the rules. And if I don't have engagement, then my voice will never be heard because they only like sharing content and keep it at the top for people who are putting content out there for the people. So that's why my algorithm on Instagram is shot. You want to know why? Because years ago, I was connecting with the wrong people. They're not interested in that. I'm just now building it back up. This is why now my community is growing on Facebook and even off social because I'm using different marketing tactics and tools to do exactly what I'm saying right here, right now. So you want to win with me, I give you all these things in my business courses, my business classes, my live business open office hours. I give you these things. I show you the tools. I show you my software. The event we had in August is what we talked about with business, organizations, how to literally automate your life. This is what we do with Team Pursuit, our nonprofit community organization. Come on, y'all. We don't know better because we're not connected to better. We're only connected and we're on social and we're playing. What they talking about? Oh, that's funny. Double tap. That's so funny. Oh my God. No, I do some things for leisure too, but it's impossible to dominate when you playing all the time. I play the game of life because I want to win. That's the game of life I want to play. Are we clear there? Right? The purpose of me asking the questions I ask when I'm live, when I ask you to comment, you know why? There's a purpose in this. And either you're going to be a part of the millions I'm looking to reach or not. Because guess what? It's billions within the world. You just may not be it, and I'm cool. But I'm still going to do what I'm doing. I'm not softening this blow. See, because it comes a point where you soften your message up because you don't want to offend. Uh-oh. You mad? Did I say something wrong? In my heart, I'm not saying one thing wrong. As a matter of fact, it's proven to be right. Not just physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, analytically, all of the above is proven to be right. Because I only talk based upon numbers and what I know. Numbers comprise everything you are and are not. Your date of birth, the number of cells, your hair follicles, hello, your current age. You go to the doctor, they get numbers on you. Numbers are in everything. So this is why I'm here to tell you there's no shortage in numbers, money, if you know what I mean. So don't ever tell me you don't have money to invest in yourself. You're just not connected to the right person to show you what to do and how to level up. That's it. Or maybe you are, but you're not doing the work, because I meet lots of them too. I love y'all. That's why I talk real. So, my shoulder, I feel this for y'all. Calcification tendonitis. Let me just get to it. So, that's all rooted in inflammation. Ooh. So, for those of you all that are live or just joining me live, just so y'all know, much appreciated. I love you. Thank you for your feedback. That's what's up. Those that are here on other platforms, I appreciate your feedback too. Please let a sister know, and I want you all to know this in my last minutes. Please comment and let me know. I feel this. They gave me an x-ray this morning. Go back and watch my story. Right now, here live, if you're here live, not coming back to watch the replay, please go watch my story. I was outside walking, getting my hour in, my miles, and I showed you guys and shared with you guys how I'm going to the doctors. They referred me to an orthopedic during my annual. Took an x-ray. Doctor, I love my people. Whew. I was in there and out of there less than 30 minutes. In the x-ray room by 8:06. My appointment was at 8 a.m. I was in the x-ray room by 8:10. Doctor came in 8:15-ish. And came right in, said, look, calcification tendonitis. I didn't know if it was rotator cuff. I can't go to the gym. When I lift my arm right here, it hurts. And the pain is so excruciating. It's bad, like something's wrong, right? Now, let me let you all know this. When calcium, and this is a calcium buildup, right? Here's the options I had. There were 4. You can go and get a shot, steroids. After that, topical to help remove. After that, a needle. It's with an ultrasound, microscopic needle. They'll go in. He showed me where it's at. And then the other one is, physical therapy. I said, Doc, I'm taking 3 minus the 1 with the injections, okay? I'll try some topical. That's cool. And give me physical therapy. And the topical physical therapy and something else. It was something else. Anyway. What happened? Love y'all. And so I decided to do that, just so you all know. So I decided to do that. And if you look at this, here's why I'm saying this to all of you. I have been juicing on this healing journey since 2016. It'll be 9 years next year. 9 years next year. So this is a telltale sign for me to let you know I still don't got it together. Okay? One may think, Mister, you drink that much, girl. Why the crap you got calcification tendonitis? I saw the spots on my shoulder, and inside they get 4 different shots, and I saw the shadow. He said, look it up. Go online, and your x-ray looked just like calcification tendonitis. And I looked, and I'm like, shoot, is that me? It looked just like mine. Okay, I said, I can't wait to share this with my community. 9 years into this. And I'm still, you guys, this is why we live in a world where you always have to live a life of cleanliness, and everything else. You have to be sure you do that. You got to be sure that we do this. We got to be sure we stay on top of it. So here's what I'm going to do. Of course, if I need the topical, I told him, go ahead, fill the script. I got a text is there. If I need it, cool. But I'm careful with what you put on the skin, because the skin, large organ, it absorbs. I got to do my homework. And then guess what else? I'm also going to do physical therapy. I'm going to start walking. They told me different exercise. Start working his arm, not walking. Start working his arm. Gets the build up, right? And here's another thing, newsflash. The other option is, after we do this, he wanted to see me in 6 weeks. Then he said, I hope this helping somebody, okay? Because he said, Misty, many people have it. You probably have it in your knees and don't even know it yet. He said, here's another fun fact. He said, if I go in and push this, you can go in and push it with the surgery he was talking about. He said, number one, I don't do that. I got to refer you to my colleague. If I refer you to my colleague and they do it, you take more of a risk of me injuring your rotator cuff with me going in to push the calcium away and break it up to relieve the pressure. I was like, what? So you got to put me under, do all this, and here we go again, taking another risk. Look at my last TikTok or reel. Here we go. I said, hey, doc, let me just go ahead and do what you just mentioned first. Hey, y'all, I'm at my 1 hour mark. I want you to know this concludes this session. I'll pick back up. The moral of the story is I'm going to do everything that I mentioned, physical therapy, make sure I eat clean. And I need to give you another fun fact. Let me tell you, when I have my 10 to 20%, which proves this is inflammation, and I'm not exaggerating, every time I had that 10 to 20%, I would have a treat or a dessert. Guess what? I would feel this aching and throbbing more. And I remember saying to myself, it gotta be something connected to food. Because every time I eat, it's like throbbing and throbbing and throbbing. And it's worse than what it was when I'm talking bad food, right? Because I still snack if I want to treat myself. It's the 10 to 20% rule in my community. And every time I did it, I felt this more and more. When I eat cleaner, it's less. There's a look, that's how it correlated right there. Calcification, tendinitis is really, really inflammation. That's what causes what goes on within the body and is trapped, as I've been saying, and now this is what's on. Hello. So just FYI, I'm gonna break this down again. Remember, not here to treat, cure, diagnose anything. I'll break this down. But I'm also here to let you know, I just brought you in on everything that has been transpiring up until this point. And that's it. Okay? I'll break it down on what, and some of this shine light on what I've been talking about forever. If you haven't been diagnosed with arthritis, the quick thing to do is not always go and get steroid shots. It's going to help, yeah, but you're going to get a steroid shot and still eat what you want when you clearly see you have inflammation and pain in the body? What sense does that make? Remember, lack of discipline. Or I want to go for a quick way out, which they can probably push this away, have surgery, and then after that, I can still damage the rotator cuff worse than what it is. Lastly, he said, many of my patients, when they come, after the age 40, 20 to 60% of them, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 20 to 40% of them, not 60, 20 to 40, he said, has a rotator tear. And they are just still going on with life. So again, you can have a tear, but Misty, I don't even want to give you an MRI right now. Right now, I want to do what I recommend, and let's see where that puts you in 6 weeks. Let's go from there. Hey, y'all, see, it's crying. Remember? I said right now, your body either is crying, it's whining, it's crying, or it's screaming. This has been whining for a while. I got to the crying phase, which I've said, this hurting too much, to the point where a sister can't go to the gym and lift weights. Hold on. I got to do something about it. So now I'm taking it to the next level. You guys, I want you to know how much I love you, okay? And to love you is to be honest, speak the truth in love, shine light on things that maybe you don't know. Some things maybe you do. Some things you heard, but you heard it in a different way. Other things, look, it may be totally new. The most difficult thing is to unlearn, to relearn everything. I get it. We have literally been misled in a lot of things. But until you rise up to be the king that you are, okay? 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 Be who you are, all right? My King of Kings, be that. Then we won't have nothing in common. We got to come to the table and say, this is what it is. This is what I want to do. You guys can connect with me and join my community at juicewithmisty.com. That takes you right to my members area. Be sure when you go there, you upload a profile picture, you put in the bio about yourself, you answer the 4 membership questions, and as soon as you get an email that you've been granted access, be sure you check the chat feature in the upper right-hand corner, because I've messaged you to let you know your starting point. In my community, this is where we start, all 4 books. This is the foundation of what I believe in, because you got to know the information in which I promote in the community, which is this. Okay? I'm telling you, this works when you work it. Okay? When you work it. If you guys at some point have any other questions, all you got to do is set your notifications when you want to join me live and show up and pop up live, and or go to the link in my bio and you'll see an Ask Questions tab, and I'll be sure to address it next time I'm live. You're welcome, Brandy. I thank you. Jules, I love you. KGER 55, you're welcome. All right, those of you all that are here, I can't see your comments, but if you come back live or come back and watch the replay, all you have to do for me is just type in replay, you guys. That's it. Type in replay and let me know you're here. Drop a nugget or two, or I should say some diamonds if you really appreciated certain things that I said along the way. All right, y'all, I'll heart you back up as well. Love you, Jules. I just said, oh, I got 2 Jules. Oh, 1 Jules. Okay. All right. The juicer on pre-sale, would it be available soon? The juicer is still on pre-sale order. If you go to abjuicer.com, the pre-sale amount, which you save over $100 plus free delivery, that's still available. Okay, but you also get access to my community. You get a free copy of the digital of this, the Audible version, and the flip book. And you also get all of my juicing videos what I've been juicing since I've been on this journey to really put me where I am, right here in this kitchen. So that's what you get as bonuses if you pre-order. It is expected to be here. It left the manufacturer already and is on its way to my distribution as we speak. So pending where you are, you should have it by the end of the month, if not the first week in the beginning of the month, okay? And we are placing processing orders in which the order they were received, FYI, okay? I hope that helps, Missy. Missy, our name kind of sound alike. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. I'm getting ready to go. You guys that are right here, you guys are on this new platform that we're using. I'm live streaming everywhere now, and I can't wait to learn it. Ooh. Okay, but I'm getting ready to go. I love you all much. Oh, be great. Because you are. Be great today, y'all. Because you are. All right, y'all. Love y'all much. I'm out. I'm going to order the juicer. What other books should I get? If you order the juicer, just start with the 1, Missy. You're good. And if you want to upgrade, I'll send you a link on where to start. Missy, as a matter of fact, this is what you want to do. I love you all. I'm about to leave. Ciao for now.